Perhaps the reason the phone hasn't been ringing is there's somebody with your same name who's serving time for a crime in your industry.
If you don't like your results, it's time for an online makeover.
Building your online profile means you're going to pay attention to the headshot that you use, how you describe yourself. You're given so much opportunity for someone searching your profile to see more about you.
And don't be afraid to get personal.
Focus on your identity. Focus on who you are and how you want people to feel about you rather than the role that you're looking for, because sometimes titles are misleading.
A gap in a resume is always a concern. How that person shows what they've been doing during that gap is the important part. So if you want to use tools like social networking, show activity. Show that you are involved in groups on LinkedIn and you're contributing content in your industry.
All right, thank you very much, Lida. There you have it. Go out there and start networking, guys.
You have worked with a lot of Denver area executives to help them build their brands and their business. What lessons can anyone looking for work learn from that experience?
Well, the people that I've worked with tend to focus on two things, and that is first being focused. So having a strategy, having a plan, and that starts with how do I want people to see me? How do I want them to feel about me? And then it's about being consistent. So making sure that everything from your image to your language to the groups that you hang out with are consistently reinforcing the reputation that you want. A compelling personal brand means you avoid the commodity sale. Branded products don't compete on price. If I go to the grocery store and I'm looking for laundry detergent and I don't care one brand from another, if they don't mean anything to me in terms of differentiation, how would I choose? Well, typically I would buy the cheapest one. Think about that as a professional. If you're not seen as unique, compelling, and relevant, then your audience might be evaluating you and choosing you based on who's the cheapest one to hire, what's the cheapest service provider, and that's not how we want to compete. People will act on logic, but they buy on emotion. And when you can figure this part out, and you can meet with people emotionally, that's where the stickiness comes in. And your competitors are typically not thinking of this. They're putting banners out and menus and lists of services and here's what we can do for you. But they're not saying here's how you're going to feel when you work with us.
Lida Citroen is a personal branding expert with a book out called Reputation 360, Creating Power Through Personal Branding. One of the things she talks about is getting your proverbial foot in the door and how not to do that.
So number one, tell me what you do. Number two, tell me how you do it differently. Spell it out for me what makes you unique or different or compelling. And then three, if you have the opportunity and they're still interested, share examples or stories. Most of us lead with our resumes, or we talk about what we've done before or what we're interested in, but we really don't focus on the attention that we have from that person in that very short period of time, which is going to make them interested to learn more or perhaps know somebody who should learn more about us.